When it comes to the perfect block mechanic, they did add a lot of new language into the game, you know, explaining that perfect parry and perfect block, you know, are kind of the same thing, except on some perks they do not apply, and it seems like this is one of them on the Bulwark. Intimidating Aura, a perfectly timed parry deals area of effect damage in a 5-meter radius. Now, you know, I thought maybe they just left out and forgot to go in and change and put block in as well, but I did test this out and it does not work with a perfect block. So do not take Intimidating Aura if you are the Bulwark and you are taking a blocking weapon. As you'll see for these, they did change the language in it, a perfectly timed parry or block, and then also with this one over here, a perfectly timed parry or block. And then also some notable ones that they did change was this is very strong right here on the tactical, is his scan will now you know, apply to enemies when you hit them with a perfectly timed block as well. So that's very strong on him, especially with how strong the chainsword is right now in the blocking version of it. And then another notable one I think is, yeah, the Vanguard as well will have, you know, he also now has a perfect parry and perfect block window by 50%. So even when you take a blocking weapon on the Vanguard, you're still going to take advantage of Duelist as well. And there may be some other ones, you know, that are in here that either got switched or maybe should have got switched and didn't. But, you know, just leave those ones in the comments. But those are the most notable ones. And the most notable thing to take from this is basically if you are a Bulwark, Intimidating Aura is not going to give you this effect with a perfect block. So do not take it with one of your blocking weapons. But overall, I am enjoying the blocking weapons. It is a nice switch up in the game. They are very, very strong now, as long as you're playing with them properly. And, you know, you just have to tie in a few more dodges than you're kind of used to. But they feel very strong. And, you know, your melee damage at the end of the operations is definitely showing it when you can run through it with a blocking weapon. So, you know, my main suggestions for these weapons are the Bulwark and the Assault. I think they benefit from them the most. And then also the tactical with that scan, if you can get good enough with survivability on the tactical with the scan, that is, it's very, very strong with that chainsword. So, you know, that's basically how I'm sitting on the blocking weapons right now. I'm running through a lot of operations today with the blocking weapons, and, you know, I'll have more feedback soon. But thanks for checking out the video, guys.